remember the main event?
Oh, wow, yeah.
His dunks were equivalent to Mike Tyson knocking the dude out. When Mike Tyson went boom and the dude fall, that crowd, every dunk was like.
Let the world know the name, man. Street ball king, bringing pride to the game. From Lennon to Elizabeth, Jersey's vein. Main event, forever etched in domain again.
Yo, what up, what up? This is Main Event Certified Legend, and we at Main Event and Friends, and I'm here with the Watch Dads. What's good, fellas?
What's good, bro? What's good, bro?
All is well?
Yeah,
Hey, we thank y'all for pulling up. What's this Watch Dads about? Introduce yourself. Let the world know who y'all is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm Braden.
Jamar. Chad.
And I'm Brandon.
Watch Dads, right? I've been checking y'all out for a minute, seeing y'all stuff on social media.
Yeah.
What's the Watch Dads all about? Because at first I was kind of confused, and I was like,
Yeah.
Watch Dads. Then I seen something with my boy Ayo.
Yes, sir.
So I'm like, wait, these
Shout
cats
to
use
Ayo.
the ball or something? Yeah, shout out to Ayo.
Yes, sir.
The whole Philly. So I was confused. Then I started looking into, seeing what it was all about. What is this Watch Dad, especially the watch part?
Yeah. So I'll kick it off. So we actually came up with the concept really thinking about celebrating fatherhood. We're all fathers. That's our common link. There's 4 of us here. There's 2 more that weren't able to make it, based in Ohio and 1 in Maryland. But we really want to do something fire for fatherhood. And then we came up with this concept of being washed, right? So it's funny, over the hill, we are all former athletes, so we kind of had to play on being washed up. But then we thought about how we redefine it. How do we stand on the responsibility that comes with fatherhood, right? And so we then came up with the acronym of We Are Superheroes Every Day to represent being washed.
Oh, wait, hold up.
Yes,
Say
sir.
it again?
We are superheroes every day.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So we have fun with it, right? It's kind of a play on, again, being washed up, but it's really about celebrating fatherhood.
What's intriguing to me is that, we could come up with brand and, it's about the money, but like y'all really care about and came up with a way where, we could be relevant, we could be cool and everything, but the whole message, the creator gave a blessing for y'all to have a product to be able to get the attention. And getting the attention is that you're able to share this message and the importance. Do y'all think, why you think, especially in our communities, where they try to bring the fathers down, right? Shout out to the moms, the single parent moms.
Big
we don't not even single parent moms, the mothers. They do tremendous jobs. They do tremendous jobs. Because we know behind all of this there is a female behind this stuff, and
giving us life.
But some reason it seems like there's a controlled powers that be that's attacking that father. It's like we don't congratulate one another. As my manager say, I'm gonna fix her crown. We don't fix one another crowns enough. We don't say, yo, bro, that's a nice fit you got on. You say, I'm like Superman, Clark Kent. Like we don't do that enough. And what y'all doing is not only talking it, but you're also giving examples.
It's funny you say that, because the first time I ever wore a Watch Dad shirt, I was in Woodbridge Mall.
Yes.
Wow.
And this is 2019. And we have actually the shirt you have on. It was in a different colorway, and I think I came through the mall through DSG, and one of the brothers, he's just like, man, that's a nice shirt, and I was like, I hit the group, and we wasn't even out yet. It was just like we were just sampling stuff and trying to come out with it. And he was like, man, that's a nice shirt. I hit the group chat like, yo, bro, I just been in the mall for about 2 minutes, and somebody like, yo, that's a nice shirt, and I'm like, we got something. You know what I mean?
No one ever does that.
Yeah, I think back to your point, right? It's a built-in community with this fatherhood, and I think it's something that we didn't really understand the power of it until we got started, right? So just being a brand, you think about like clothing and apparel and trying to make stuff that's fly, but we have people DM us, email us, right, and just start talking about being a father, right? So just the impact of like we're out here, trying to put on for the dads and do it in a cool way. And it really resonates with the community because people email us like, yo, whatever their situation is, we get long emails like, yo, just want to tell y'all to keep going. What y'all doing is fire, right? And so I think for us, it's like, okay, well, how do we further provide value back to that community, to the dads? And I think the other thing I'll say is like, this generation of dads, right, whatever the stigma is or whatever on fatherhood, like we dadding like never before.
Yeah.
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
breaking
you know
molds,
what I'm
bro,
saying?
for
Like,
real.
I'm doing my daughter's hair. I'm struggling. Like, we are in it.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
10 toes down. And I think for us, we just want to show that as an example. And then the last thing I'll say is we always try to promote, we never promote the idea of perfect fatherhood.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You see a lot, we were very intentional with a lot of brands or like conversation pieces where it's like, you know, dads and perfect pictures and laying out by the fire. We want to meet any father or father figure wherever they are, right? So some dads are there every day in the household doing what they're supposed to do. Some dads may not have spoken to their kids for 20 years. But like we always say, if this brand makes a connection with somebody to go reach out and build that bridge back, I think we won.
Yeah,
So that's really important to us.
Definitely.
Fact.
Yeah.
For me, I think my situation, I got 4 boys.
Okay.
One of my sons, my oldest son, from North New Jersey.
Yeah.
You know, I was younger.
Yeah.
I wasn't there. I was doing my thing. Doing my thing, whatever, you know, playing ball, this, that, and the third. But this is therapy.
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah, for
You know,
sure.
it's therapy because we're going to be able to share our stories. But
Yeah.
our relationship now, my granddaughter, BK, Brooklyn, she came to the grand opening. You know, we building our relationship up. On the father's side, you know, he's
Exactly.
good. His mom
Exactly.
makes sure
For
he's
sure.
good. He went to the Navy.
Right.
And the sit here is just going through my mind that we have to make sure we embrace things like this and keep it going because once again, it's therapeutic.
Yeah.
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 You may father different, you may father different.
sure.
Like you
Yeah.
said, the
For
key
sure.
to it is that it's not perfection.
No.
We're able to like, yo, how
We're
was it
human.
go? How they do this? And
No.
you know what I mean? So, you know, we represent all dads. When we
sure.
say all, of course, if you want some goofy stuff, we
Right.
ain't like
Right.
that. We
Yeah.
just ain't with
Right.
none of that
Right.
stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
But for those who's trying,
Right.
for those who tried and couldn't be
That's
So-
what
so-
it's
in your child life for whatever
Whatever
reasons,
reason, yeah.
we represent all
Yeah,
living.
for
Listen,
sure.
it's okay to
It's
be
okay.
washed up with a plan and a
Yeah.
purpose.
And it's okay to get back.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And if you were on some goofy
Absolutely.
stuff,
Right.
like we were talking earlier about like even making changes later in life. A lot of times you hit your 30s, 40s, your 50s, you feel like you are who you are.
When I say goofy,
Yeah.
I mean things you just ain't
Super.
supposed to
No,
be
no, no,
doing.
no, no.
Like, you know, like just like some things you just, you know,
I
like,
agree.
you know,
Right.
Yeah, the goof,
Back.
yeah, the
you know,
goof.
like,
I just
but
meant- I meant
the
action
relationship
too.
is that. Whatever
Right.
that is, it didn't
Right.
work out, it did work out.
Right.
You know, but that to be able to build that relationship up for me was, man, as I started maturing in my life, I didn't
Right.
live a perfect life.
Right.
But part of my maturity
Yeah.
was when you start doing things, the wrong things and feeling bad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, if I got a child out here,
Yeah.
I want to know.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Because
Right.
when you're younger, you're moving around, but I want to know just a lot of reasons. I want to know. I know a lot of different people, got a lot of family and, you know, different things. And I want,
Nobody out
we
there,
should
man.
know. Let's listen. Y'all looking, man, watch dads, main event and friends.
Yep.
If there's anything going on, and you feel like, yo, I can't go, you know, the kids, we wait till they say they're gonna get older, but then they may be fed something from the father or the mother, and this, that, and the third. But listen, how do we get over that? How do we get over that?
Yeah.
Follow these brothers right here. Follow what we're doing
Absolutely.
with the Watch Dads because we're gonna embrace and we're gonna give therapy and what I like to say is
Yeah.
CPR to one another
Absolutely.
to help uplift one
Absolutely.
another.
It's a
man.
brotherhood. I think when you know, when you wearing it out, and let's say you come across somebody who you don't know from another part of town or another state, another city,
For sure.
and they got the same shirt on, it's almost like eye
a connection.
Yeah, we get a lot of
I
that.
mean,
Yeah,
like,
we get
yo,
people taking
like,
pictures, yeah.
Who
Yeah.
you know, who you know what I mean? It's
yeah,
almost like
yeah,
it's a community, you know what I
yeah,
mean?
for
Like,
sure.
so I think that's super dope too because I think all 6 of us, you know, shout out to the 2 that's not here, but we all end up in those rooms where it's like, yo, man, I just ran into somebody who had Watch Dads on, man. It was like in that conversation right there, it's like you said, it's therapeutic because you can just really tap in with a stranger right there, and you know he's on the same type of
common
time as
thread.
you.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Like you know. To the goofy point, it's like I don't, you know, the goofies ain't gonna tap in with you like that.
Right.
They
They're
probably
not
won't
gonna
even
wanna
wear
wear
it.
it. Yeah,
You
they
know what I
won't wear
mean?
it. Yeah.
And
But they, guess what? The goofies, when I like this, so we'll go back to that statement. What I mean by like, you know, like touching a kid, doing some
Yeah,
weird
yeah,
stuff.
no,
That's
for
what I mean
sure,
by the
yeah, for
goofy.
sure, for sure.
But now with
Right.
those other goofies we talking about,
yeah,
they're going to wear it. You know why? Because they're wearing it with, it's a purpose behind it.
for sure.
Yeah.
So when
That might be
I
the
see
reason to get
someone with the Watch Dads, like, yo,
Yeah.
bro, what's that?
Yeah.
Yo, because it's the material was what the creator gave us. The basketball,
Yep.
my style of play is what the creator gave me. That's my hook.
Yeah. Right.
The hook was
Right.
y'all understanding that there's an issue.
Yeah.
How do we relate and communicate through the
Our people.
material?
Yeah.
Sure.
The
Literally.
material has a message.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
And then there's also, I see that y'all are some good authors and messengers of that message.
Appreciate that.
Versus over the money, yo, we're gonna make a bunch of money, got a 5-year
Exactly.
business plan. With this right here, I'm letting y'all know right now, I know you have to have a business plan and the LLC, but there's no business plan with this right here because it's changing lives.
It's organic.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
really
When you see that number 6, there's 6 of us.
Right.
So even when they see the number, people are like, oh, can I put my own number on that? That number represents
Right.
not just
Can't
that there's
touch
6 of
that.
us,
Right.
but it's also representing like what we could do together.
economics.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's either working together or just being cordial and loving to each
Absolutely.
other
For sure.
out in the world.
Compete
You know what I mean?
with me, not with me.
Exactly.
What's your vision on the closeout? What's your vision? What's something you could tell someone, whether they're trying to start a business, be a better dad, or not even be a better dad, applaud the dads or whatever. What's some inspiration or something you could give them?
I mean, as far as the first part of that question, as far as if you're trying to start a brand, whether it's clothes or anything, I mean, just make sure it has intention.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of us do things that there's not no real foundation behind, you know what I mean? And it fizzles out over time. When you have intention and you have a message, then the people are going to gravitate to that more than what you actually selling.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So just focus on your mission and just believe in yourself.
For sure.
Because a lot of times we get swayed by people around us, the people that we look to for gratification, and it may not necessarily go that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you got to believe in yourself. You got to believe, and you got to surround yourself with people like my brothers right here. You know what I mean? Like you, like everybody in this room. You know, just surround yourself with positive energy.
Yes.
Because without positive energy, man, things take longer or they don't even grow at all.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Or they
You can't
fall.
water a tree with BS, man. Just water it with water.
Yeah.
It ain't going to
Gotta
grow.
have good soil as well. I
have
know
good
all
soil.
about it.
You
You
gotta
talking
have
my
all
talk
of it.
now, yo. I be in that garden. I ain't getting no crops the last 2 years. But that's a whole nother show.
And you already
You know,
But yeah, just basically that, bro. That's it, man. Just and if you see somebody out here trying to do something, man, and they positive and they really trying to make something happen for themselves or for others, support them, man.
Yeah.
absolutely.
It
Just
don't
how we
take
support
much.
the negative.
Yeah.
For sure.
We gotta make sure
Yeah,
we
man.
support
Support
the
'em, man.
positive.
Help 'em
And
grow.
how about you? On the close out joint.
I think, first off, a shout out to the people that support us.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I think that doesn't get enough praise because without them, not saying that we still wouldn't wear this, but it's like it just gives us the water that he was just referring to keep going. You know what I mean? And I think to start a brand on that note, I think it's great to have like your team. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's a lot of work.
My team is super strong. Like
Yeah.
we love each other, you know what I mean? And it's all love. Like I think we push each other in the right direction without, lacking. You know what I mean? Like there's no time to lack. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't sit in that part of lacking. You know what I mean? I see my brother going forward, I'm going forward with him. You know what I mean?
doubt.
It's not like I'm not gonna stray away from that. You know what I mean? Like so the six, like I really appreciate them and they push me forward all the time. So
Appreciate
we talk every day.
Yeah.
And we shoot ideas every day. Like it's literally every day. Whether it's checking our mental health, making sure we good, pushing out ideas. It's all pushing the brand in the right direction, and just like to be in your presence. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in high school when I first knew who you was through the N1 circuit, and full circle moment here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
Thank
like,
you.
shout out to you, bro.
Yeah.
Really appreciate you for bringing us up here.
Thank you. How about you?
I think I want to talk a little bit about.
Let's talk. Go ahead.
I mean, I think it's a couple things. One is we all need to think a little bit bigger. You know what I mean? I think we were talking about this earlier, right? It's like we see an opportunity and we take the first base. We shoot at like the lowest hanging fruit. But I think, man, it's a lot of opportunity and it's a lot of, if money is your thing or notoriety, it's a lot of opportunity for us. And I think we just need to think bigger. And a lot of that comes from information, right? So you need to feed yourself. You need to always be learning. I think, to your point earlier, right? People sit online all day and scroll, but like, what are you filling your brain with? Right? Like, just like, all right, we laughing at the funny memes. That's cool, but there's a lot of great information on Instagram or TikTok or whatever.
Absolutely.
Right? And I think we sell ourselves short, right? So one thing for us is we set out from day one to be like an international brand. Back to Brandon's point around intentionality, right? So a lot of times people will be like, "Oh, you got a brand? You know, you pull up on me. You got stuff in the trunk." No, you know what I'm saying? We're building a e-commerce business.
Yes.
We have a website and we track our inventory, and we are now selling in every 50 states and in Europe and in Canada because we were intentional about having just a bigger vision, right? We still haven't reached there, but we're going to get there.
Yes.
And then thinking about like the brand. So we have clothing, but ultimately the goal is to have fragrances and home goods and housewares, right? Because
Absolutely.
everything's related to fatherhood. That's the foundation.
Yeah.
Dads do
Camping
everything.
stuff.
Right?
Shout out to MC Shan, yo. He's been doing the camping with the kids, but
It's all organic.
breaking
It
that
makes sense.
cycle.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
So
Breaking
let's
the
just
cultural
think
thinking,
big.
you know?
Yeah.
Let's
I like
fill
it.
ourselves with information. Let's figure out technology. Let's work together. And really just
Collectively.
elevate this.
Yeah.
Facts.
Collectively.
Facts.
I would say it's never too late. Basically every watch dad at this point, we're all in our 40s. This was an idea that came out of nowhere, and we just ran with it.
For sure.
And that goes back to why we, grabbed everybody that was, eventually became a part of this. Was we all have different like mindsets, and we didn't say, I'm about to be 40 or I'm in my career for the past 20 years is all I have. We all had greater vision in different areas. A lot of us had like second jobs or did other things on the side.
Awesome.
And now we're on NBA 2K.
Right.
All from an idea.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
all
right.
from an idea in a car, a conversation.
Right.
We've had 10 million jokes. What was it about that one joke? It was a joke.
Right.
That turned into this. Like we literally took something. We still don't know who was the person that said it first. But whoever said it first, it just immediately grabbed the other two. And now we're, you kill it.
Imagine if they took the transcript for the cases and stuff. This is be crazy. But it's cool though.
Right.
That part about when you told that part about how the name came about, like I definitely understand. I had a company, Ball for Life, and it was 3 partners: myself, Hassan Abdurrahman, my brother, and Dennis. We called him Slick. God rest him. And we was in a car one day, and I was like, "Yo, ball," and we all said, "Ball for life."
Right.
So I understand that.
Right.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Right. So we all, it's never too late. It's never too late to get back in your kid's life.
Facts.
It's never too late to change your career. It's never too late to change yourself.
Facts.
And we're seeing, a vision that we literally just, out of thin air, taking things out of our brain and making them appear, with really no guidance other than just our own resources and learning, and have a lot of people behind us. Shout out to everybody who's helped support us, who's not one of the 6, who's 7, 8, 9,
network.
10, 11, 12. There's more than just 6 Wash Dads.
Yep.
And, if you have a dream, don't die with it.
For sure.
Big facts.
Get it out.
The cemetery's full of dreams.
Absolutely.
So, try.
Man, I thank y'all.
Yeah, thank you,
Appreciate
bro.
you, man. Thank you.
And remember, washed is a reminder of who we can become.
Yeah.
Get to know what washed mean.
Absolutely,
Love y'all.
man.
Thank y'all for being a part of
Thank
Main
you,
Event
bro.
Friends and Main Event Podcast. Have a blessed day. And we out.
We out.
We washed up there.
Let the world know the name. Street ball king, bringing pride to the game. From Linden to Elizabeth, Jersey's vein. Main event, forever etched in domain.